Okay, I'm gonna start with the, in fact, we're gonna see where this and let's see here, and this will come along just like so. Okay, so now the first thing we're going to do is we're going to cut the trim of the coat, like the edge part of the coat. Again, you're doing stop cuts, and you're just going to bring that up, and you're going to kind of blend that in to the rest of the coat. Okay, so we have a little lip there. And go on the other side and do the same thing. And then you're going to turn it down here. You're going to go over those little folds that we made earlier. I'm going to turn it around and get that corner. Alright, and then I'm going to go back and I'm going to trim all of that out. And here where the folds are, you've got to go in a little bit deeper. Okay? I enjoyed doing some of the folds like that. They're kind of fun to do. It adds a little more to the piece than just leaving it straight. Did I just chip that up? Yes, I did. Very simple to fix, folks. I'll show you. Going a little deeper and recut it. That's it. Alright. Now I did a little more detail on this one than normal. Just with the folds and the eyes, and a little bit different. Alright. If you don't like the top of the hat, you can drape it in the back and make it. But this is just out of the cone shape that I had. It will look fine when it's painted, I'm sure. Now I'm not really going to go through the painting process with you folks with it, but it's very simple. You're just going to paint red and white, and the red I use is a little bit darker red. I will seal it before I paint it, and what I use is an acrylic sealer. Oh, the things with the hands have to go underneath the pocket there. Okay. Got to do that. Now I'm going to show you here. We're going to do the rope. I don't use a black band on these. Usually I don't. I never sand my stuff before I paint it. I just clean it up with a knife. The only time I actually do any sanding is when I do birds, and I have to do the smooth out the feathers before I do the burning on them, but usually I don't. As you can see, I use a knife most of the time, and I was going to use the knife for the beard, but I'm going to show you what a soft beard is, and I don't think I've shown you that before or explained to you what that is. It's just using a very small gouge instead of so he's got shoes, he's got, I'm going to clean it up a little bit when I'm offline here. You know, he'll have I'm going to redefine everything a little bit more before I paint it, and what I mean by that is what I explained before, going in deeper, making things absolutely clear, clear cut, and make sure everything's nicely cut, crisp, and clean. And okay, we're still working on this here, so let me do this. I don't know what it was with today. We heard a lot of ambulances out here in the country today, more than normal. We're not too far from a firehouse here. In two directions, there's one about 3 miles away, and there's another one just about 1.5 miles, maybe 2 miles in each direction, actually. A lot of things going on. So I round off the rope, taking the edge off. You notice I didn't wet this at all. This wood was really super dry and super soft. Sometimes if the wood's too soft, you'll run into the problems I had a little bit where things would either just chip off. But I also believe some of the problem was this was an end piece. I had to use a chainsaw to cut them up and then put it through my bandsaw. If you don't have a bandsaw, maybe you want to put that in your wish list this year. Really important to have one, and it's important to have the right safety precautions when you use one. Okay, let's see here. I still want to make that thing smaller for some reason. I don't care for that. I don't know why, but I just need a little bit smaller in conjunction to what the size of the hat is. But like I said, you can make it any way you want. If you want to leave it that big, you can. You can make it really small if you like. So, okay, once I get that rope up, I go and make little V cuts, just like so. Okay, so it looks like a rope. Same thing over here. Alright folks, you know what? I'll be right back and I'll finish this off. Do a couple things to it yet, and I'll show you how to do the soft beard. And then he'll be ready to paint. And to okay. Still fussing with him a little bit. Alright, we'll be back.